Hello everyone, my name is Dave Portner and welcome to your 6th Bootstrap tutorial. In this tutorial, we will be dividing our page into grids. Remember I taught you grid in the beginning of this tutorial, and we'll just touch grids one more time so that we can divide this page. See, I want to divide this page here and have a column here for our right navigation, and to the left again of the page I want to divide it like this again and have a column here for left navigation where we'll put some menu or whatever, and then we can start working in the middle. Alright, which means we are going to do some coding right now on grid. Alright, and that means we'll go just one step deeper into grids. So the solution will be to get back to our code and try to do some little magic. Alright, so we will have to create a container, and oops, I just closed it, and we'll get back to our file here. Right click and open with Code Lobster. Okay, so there we are. We will have to scroll to our page, to this part in our page, so that we can create a container. What we'll do is after navigation, this navigation is where this guy ends, so this is the content. This lets just write anything inside. Look at it here. So I know that this is where I have to start creating my container. So in Bootstrap, everything is div, and every control you need is a class. So we will say, hey, the class we want is container. And then there are rules for building containers. Containers are used in Bootstrap for housing other divs. So if you want to have a block of code, you create a div and call it container, then start putting other divs inside, all that beautiful stuff inside. So we've created our container. Remember, we want this container to contain our contents. So now we have our container. The very first thing we want to do is to make sure that we have rows. We have a row inside. The row will be class row. Remember what a row is. In Bootstrap, a row is a div that must occupy the whole width. It doesn't have to share anything with any other div. That is what a row is in Bootstrap. Okay, so we have a row. So inside the row we can have columns. So remember, we want to divide it into 3 parts. So we can have columns. Our first column will be, and we can say, hey, class will be, when it's on small screens, it could be called extra small. That is for phones. Take full, take the whole screen. In phones, we don't want our screen dividing into anything less than 2, but then we would like it to occupy the whole screen. You understand? A phone is tiny. But I want to show you something first of all as we proceed. In Bootstrap, all these columns, division of columns, remember I told you it divides into 12 pages. In Bootstrap, you know, XS is the smallest, which is the extra small, which is for phones. If I just divide this into 6, this means that, hey, if you are on mobile, just take only half of the screen. Half of screen. And imagine that we do it twice. Let me just specify a background color to show you something. Background red, and of course background blue. See what will happen. Since this is the smallest, the rest of the Bootstrap screen sizes will take this particular size because I didn't specify for them. If I specify for SM, which is tablets, both MD for desktops and LG for desktop will take it because I didn't specify for them too. I just want to prove it here. You know, XS is for mobile phones. So let's go refresh here and see what will happen. As you can see, it took half of the screen. So in Bootstrap, that simply tells you that, hey, if you don't want to specify for higher screens, specify for the lowest one, as long as you are sure that that's what you want. But here, that's not what we want. We want in lower screens, we don't want side menus in lower screens, like in phones, but in tablets, yeah, we can have side menus. In tablets, it could take called SM, yeah, take 4 of the screen. This is for our right menu. So we can say, hey, right menu here, right menu, or right, this is not a menu, right side. We can now put a menu inside, then same thing we will do here. So this is the middle section, and then this is the left side. Oops, this is the right side, and this is the left side. Are we there? And in the middle section, we just want it to take, for smaller screens, yeah, it should occupy the whole screen. For medium screens, it can't be this. The reason is we don't want the sizes to be equal. We want some to be smaller than others. Alright, so that we can have 8 in the middle. So the middle section is bigger than the right and left menu. Okay, let's just paint these guys so we can see black. Okay, so I've saved it. We'll refresh. And what do we have? We have the left menu here. We have the middle section. Then we have the right menu. I think this is what we want exactly. A very large middle section so we can put other contents inside. Then a tiny little left menu. So if we are back to our code, we can remove all these evil colors and make sure we are on the good side. No colors again. So that being settled, as you can see, if you are observant, if you have developed some coding eyes right now, you would have noticed that this container stopped here. Instead of to the extreme, there is an extra space here. So that's not what we want exactly. There's an extra space. We want these guys to actually push to the extreme. So what we'll do is we'll use another class. Instead of just container, we'll say container fluid. Yeah, container fluid. It basically does the same thing, and but then it's fluid, which means it reaches to the extreme. It adjusts to the whatever screen size and reaches to the extreme. So depending on which one you want, container or container fluid, you now know how to get to them. So that's it. Container fluid. Right side stops here, then mid section starts here, and to the end of the screen, and stops here. Then right side starts here. Alright, I don't know why I keep calling this guy right side, but actually it's left. Okay, now this is sorted out. Let me just give this guy style border so we can just be seeing it on pixels, solid, and black, so that we can be seeing it. I've been saying it here. I just want us to be seeing the middle section so we can work with it. So I want to hijack all these guys and put here. So I'll hijack all these guys and put there in the middle section of our code. I can just replace these guys here with them. But then, just for fun, since we just did containers, let's see if we can put them into a container so that we can test out our container theory. Container, and we put everything here. And right inside container, I can say, hey, h1 title, h1. You can say Bootstrap backgrounds. Okay, that being settled, I've saved it already. I'll refresh. And cool. What do you think? Bootstrap backgrounds. So we can decide to delete this and continue, or we just continue, right? So see you in the next tutorial. I hope you understood grids better right now. So the next things we'll be doing will just be right inside here. Thank you very much, and have a nice day. See you in the next tutorial.